Coming up on Fulton today, the county's newest comprehensive health center is now open for business. We'll take a look at the inaugural celebration. And the county pays special tribute to a retiring journalist we've welcomed into our homes for more than 30 years. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. After years of planning and months of construction, the Adamsville Regional Health Center is now open for business with new services and a new look. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn was at the celebration and she has this report.
There was standing room only as the residents of District 5 and community leaders gathered to take in the reality of the new center, a long-held dream.
On behalf of the staff of Health and Human Services, as well as Facilities and Transportation, let me say thank you to you and thank you to the Board of Commissioners. We are here today because the Board of Commissioners said no to health disparities in Fulton County and passed a resolution directing the county manager and staff to come up with solutions.
The combined efforts of health services, housing and human services, libraries, art council, and cooperative extension forge a commitment to providing programs that will directly address disparities and improve the quality of life of the clients and visitors to the facility.
It was a very proud moment for the county leaders who fought to make this happen.
When the children and their mothers walk through these doors, it's just like when you walk through the Harriet Darnell Center. They get the same message, and that is, we respect you. We are servants.
I want to, as the chair of the Board of Commissioners, want to give proper acknowledgement, commendation to my colleague who has been in the forefront of this effort, Vice Chair Emma Darnell. Let's give her a round of applause for her wonderful, wonderful leadership.
Following the ceremonial ribbon cutting, visitors and staff excitedly toured the facility.
Oh my God, I mean, it's state of the art. So I am going to be using the facilities as long as I can get an appointment to do that. I'll be encouraging more of my neighbors to come and check it out also.
I think that it came right off just as we discussed in the meetings and some of the things that they were offered. I see everything in place, and I think it's going to be a beautiful experience for the entire community.
Families are already receiving expanded services in the new center, a beautiful, comfortable, and welcome addition to this stretch of Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. In Southwest Atlanta, I'm Lynn Vaughn, FGTV.
Thank you very much, Lynn. Meanwhile, homeowners struggling to make their mortgage find another opportunity to get some help. The Georgia International Convention Center hosted the Making Home Affordable Community Session. Homeowners were able to meet one-on-one with their mortgage companies and HUD-approved housing counselors.
We hear from homeowners from time to time that it's very hard for them to reach out for help. They might feel a little bit afraid, a little bit ashamed. Sometimes homeowners have tried to work with their mortgage company, but they feel like they've gotten the runaround. This is a chance to meet face-to-face, talk about their individual circumstances, and really get good objective information about the right options for them.
The program has helped more than 1 million homeowners avoid foreclosure.
Events like these do give some hope because, you see more people who are going through the similar things that you're going through. It gives you more ammunition, I think, when you go up against the banks later on to say that you did try this, and this, and you still didn't get any resolution.
Now, if you need help with keeping your home, you can contact the Making Home Affordable program. The county's Office of Housing and Human Services can also direct you to programs and assistance. Well, the referendum to sell alcohol on Sundays in South Fulton County will be left up to the voters come July. The Fulton County Board of Commissioners agreed to place the item on the ballot after hearing from several store owners. Samuel Westmoreland is the director of the Department of Registration and Elections. Samuel, welcome back to Fulton Today. Okay, so now South Fulton will get a chance to decide on this issue. Who exactly will get to vote? And Sam, per your understanding, why is the entire county voting on this issue that is only germane to South Fulton? And I understand if this is approved, it will take effect September 1st. Do you have any final thoughts? All right, Samuel Westmoreland with the Department of Registration and Elections. Always good to see you. Thank you so much for your time. Now, July 2nd is the last day to register to vote in the July 31st election, and advanced voting starts July 9th. For more information, you can call Registration and Elections. Now, next week, Fulton County Citizens University students will learn all about registration and elections, but week 9 was all about the library and cooperative extension. They spent the evening at the Central Library in downtown Atlanta. There, Director John Zabo briefed the students on the library's master plan structure and some of the services offered.
I did not know that there was e-content. So e-access, where I can go online and actually get books to read and download them on my smartphone, on my iPad. That's exciting.
Students also got an overview of the county's cooperative extension program, which has offices in the library. That office offers services such as nutrition, agriculture, and leadership training for youth.
I did not know what cooperative extension meant, and being involved in education, recognizing how important it is to have the ability to be able to graduate from high school and what it means to work, to be able to get a job, what it means to literacy. Recognizing that Fulton County graduates several hundred graduates each year through its GED program was really astounding to me and really fulfilling to know as a citizen and as an educator.
Now, Cooperative Extension operates one of the state's 5 4-H centers in South Fulton. Dozens of county dignitaries and employees bid a media icon a Fulton farewell. WSB-TV's Monica Pearson was flooded with well wishes on Monica Pearson Appreciation Day in Fulton County. The longtime news anchor was greeted by a number of elected officials just before employees packed the government center atrium to say goodbye.
Many people have honored me, but I got to say it. You all are over the top.
The Board of Commissioners presented Monica with an official proclamation.
It does hereby proclaim Wednesday, June the 6th, 2012, as Monica Pearson Appreciation Day in Fulton County, Georgia. Let's give her a round of applause.
Monica Pearson sat down with us for a conversation about her 37-year-long career. The interview will air on the Fulton County Public Access Channel this month. And still to come, the governor of Bahia, Brazil makes another important stop in the county. It's a part of our district-by-district coverage next.
watching Fulton Today.
An international official pays tribute to the world civil rights leader, and defensive driving lessons keeps North Fulton seniors on the road. Here's this week's District by District coverage.
In District 1, the at-large chairman, John Eves, takes the governor of Bahia, Brazil on a tour to the King Center. Jacques Wagner pays his respects by laying a wreath at the tomb of the late civil rights leader and his wife, Coretta Scott King. The emotional encounter serves as one of the many appearances that the governor made while in Fulton County.
Fulton County and Atlanta, it's a strong brand against racial discrimination, because here it's the land of Martin Luther King, which is an international reference.
Before the visit to the King Center, Chairman Eves and Wagner made history when they signed a memorandum of understanding between the two governments. Next week, we will continue our coverage of the international visit with a look at how the two leaders hope to form economic development opportunities. District 4 seniors participate in a refresher course on defensive driving. Valuable information was shared at the Dorothy C. Benson Senior Multipurpose Complex during the AARP Defensive Driving Workshop. The seniors were encouraged to stretch before driving and to get hearing and vision tests on a regular basis.
I learned a lot and was very informative and very good, because it makes you aware of all the things that are going on differently today from when I started driving.
The AARP Defensive Driving Course, formerly known as 55 Alive, is given once a month at the Dorothy C. Benson Senior Multipurpose Complex, and it is also available online. For more information, call 404-705-4900. In District 5, the quality of life for Fulton County's aging population was the focal point of the State of Senior Symposium. Questions and concerns were addressed at the Harriet G. Darnell Senior Multipurpose Complex. The forum was held after a month-long survey conducted by the county. Representatives from the AARP and the ARC were among the moderators included on the panel.
It has been extremely encouraging to learn that the findings, preliminary findings of the State of Fulton survey indicate that senior adults who attend our centers give us strong marks of achievement. It has also been very encouraging to learn from the survey that most seniors in Fulton County feel connected and have rated their quality of life at good or better.
Alarming statistics were discovered due to the State of Seniors initiative. 74% of Fulton County's senior citizen population reported not having a grocery store within walking distance from their residence, and 37% are unaware of who they should contact to report elder abuse. To find out more information, call the Fulton County Star Line at 404-613-6000. District 7 South Fulton Environment and Community Development Department has a new face. Edward Nelson Jr. is the new South Fulton County Development Director. He has a long history in the economic development industry.
What I'm happy to see, there's a lot of activity with the companies that are already located here in Fulton Industrial. And working along with the new CID, Community Improvement District that they have, working along with them and the chamber. And I've already started working with the Georgia State Department of Economic Development on 2 projects. One they brought to us and one I brought to them.
Part of his responsibilities will include bringing business to South Fulton County, including working with companies that are already present in the area and helping them to grow. Particularly Fulton Industrial Boulevard, which was once the largest warehousing and distribution corridor east of the Mississippi River. A couple of years ago, the boulevard was designated as an opportunity zone for job creation. Since then, several new companies have moved into the area. With this week's District by District coverage, I'm Melissa Lewis.
Thank you very much. Now you can catch more of your commissioners at work all this week with a rebroadcast of the Board of Commissioners meeting right here on FGTV. And when we come back, raising awareness about men's health. Stay with us.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Portions of the following segment are part of the Fulton County Common Ground Initiative. Common Ground, the county's comprehensive solution to the problem of health disparities in the community.
So do you need down payment assistance to purchase a home? Well, the county's home ownership program is again the subject of this week's Common Ground report. Lynn Vaughn is back with this story. Lynn?
Each time Stephen Kirks turns the doorknob to enter his College Park townhouse, he has an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. Unable to work because he's undergoing treatment for prostate cancer, Kirks never dared dream he could own his own home.
It's been the greatest experience of my life. I never dreamed I could own a home, and just the peace of mind of it being mine is just a blessing.
Kirks needed to move from an apartment that had no laundry facilities and that could only be reached by a long walk up a steep hill.
Being disabled, I really didn't think that I had enough income to be able to buy a home, and so I had resigned myself to being a renter for the rest of my life, or at least until I'm able to go back to work. But as it turned out, with the additional money from Fulton County, I was able to buy a house and qualify and get a mortgage loan.
A savvy realtor put him in touch with Fulton's Housing and Human Services Department and the Home Ownership Program.
The Home Ownership Program is primarily a program that helps with down payment assistance. So if a person doesn't have enough down payment saved up to qualify for the mortgage, then the Home Ownership Program can help them with that.
Benjamin says there's a $35 fee to file the HOP application, and properties may not be located in Atlanta, Johns Creek, or Sandy Springs.
We don't have a requirement in terms of savings. We do encourage people to save. There are funds that are required to come from the borrower, and that means that they have to invest in the transaction. And so those dollars can be the appraisal fee, the earnest money fee, the fee for the HOP program, which is $35 per applicant. So those are the fees that are required by the first mortgage lender, and then of course our fee, which is a $35 application fee.
Homeowner Kirks says if you've been thinking about it,
give it a try. You just never know. Anything's possible.
I'm Lynn Vaughn, FGTV.
Okay, thank you very much, Lynn. Now, again, the Fulton County Home Ownership Program's direct number is 404-612-8077, or you can send an email to Ms. Benjamin. The address, kim.benjamin@fultoncountyga.gov. She'll be happy to work with you to qualify to purchase a home. Well, getting men to go in for medical treatment is like pulling teeth. So in observance of June as Men's Health Month, the county's Health Services Department is urging men to go to see their doctors and do so regularly. The county's medical director says many of the illnesses men suffer are preventable and treatable with early detection.
And the biggest problem for men, or the health threat, is actually heart disease. Many men don't know that. And there we talk about the ABCs. Talk to your doctor about whether it would be a good thing for you to take aspirin, get your blood pressure checked and under control, your cholesterol, and if you smoke, stop. And if you don't smoke, don't start.
Now, the older you get, Dr. McKenna says, the more important it is to have screenings for 2 types of cancer that can strike men as they age.
The cancers that are most important for men, of course, is colorectal cancer, and that's been shown, screening for that, to be very effective in men over 50. And then the other one, men who are at high risk for prostate cancer really should talk to their doctor about whether that would be a good thing for them to get checked as well.
Our health centers are great places to begin your health care regimen, and there's a special number just for men's health issues. It's 404-613-1387. You can also visit FultonCountyGAHealth.org or call the main number to get a regular health maintenance program going. Would you risk closing your eyes and falling backwards and trusting a co-worker to catch you? Well, that common trust building exercise was just one of the techniques employed at the Fun with Team Building class at the Southwest branch of the library. The class was a joint effort of the county's Cooperative Extension Department and its 4-H program.
Fulton County 4-H is proud to service the students of Fulton County. We do that with what we call our in-school club meetings, after-school clubs, and summertime activities. We love partnering with the library system because it gives us an opportunity to reach students who typically wouldn't get 4-H because we don't have the opportunity to go into every school.
And most of the memorable lessons were for preteens and teens.
What I learned today is that helping others is a good thing for our community because we can be a better person.
I learned that in order to create a team, you have to have a lot of patience. You have to have self-control in order to help your teammates reach a higher goal.
Classes like this one and so many others are available for kids and adults at each branch of the 34-branch Atlanta Fulton Public Library System. Visit afpls.org for descriptions and locations. Cooperative Extension also has a number of interactive classes and programs scheduled year-round. You can go to their website or call 404-332-2400. A Fulton County tennis court volleys for improvements. We'll take a look when we come back.
You're watching Fulton Today.
A number of Atlanta Fulton public libraries are being improved thanks to the state of Georgia. A $236,000 grant from the state has been awarded to the system. The Northeast Spruce Oaks and Southwest branch libraries have received new HVAC units, while the Adams Park facility is awaiting a new roof.
It's important to note for Fulton County residents that all of this is in addition to the new libraries that are being built and also the renovations of libraries ultimately. So these are dealing with some timely, urgent repairs that need to be made, and our residents, I think, will be very pleased.
The Atlanta Fulton Public Library System has a $275 million building program, which was funded by Fulton County voters in 2008. Phase 1 includes 10 projects. 8 new libraries will be built and 2 libraries will be expanded. To find out more information regarding the 2-phase building program, you can just log on to afpls.org. And speaking of improvements, a Fulton County tennis court is also getting a makeover. Burnett Park's tennis courts are being revamped thanks to a $75,000 grant from the United States Tennis Association. The grant was approved by the Fulton County Board of Commissioners just last month, and the courts have aged over time and they are in dire need of repair. The new courts being installed will make it easier for children to learn the game of tennis.
The Burnett Tennis Center will now have 12 courts. There used to be 8, now there will be 12. And 6 of those courts will be youth tennis courts.
This initiative is a part of the USTA's Fresh Courts program. The program is committed to renovating existing tennis facilities all over the United States. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to hear from you about the stories and programs here on FGTV. Go to our website to take a survey, or you can call us or email us. The number 404-612-8317. The email address is fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV and friend us on Facebook. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.